A very good morning, dear students. So we are dealing with the problems on accounting equation. Okay, 6 marks problem in the question paper. So here is the problem of today's class. We'll read. Prepare accounting equation with the following transaction. So this is a practice problems. 9 transactions I have taken. Okay, 5 to 6 transactions only will appear. Okay, so one by one we'll read and solve. Okay, solution. Yes, what is the first transaction? See, started business with cash rupees 1,20,000, goods rupees 1 lakh, and building rupees 2 lakhs. So with these 3 items started business. Okay, so how to solve? First write accounting equation. What is accounting equation? Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay, so we have started the business with cash, goods means stock, and building rupees 2 lakh. So cash, stock and building, all these are assets only. Okay, so write whatever items are there. So we have started the business with cash rupees 1,20,000. Then goods means we have started with stock rupees 1 lakh, and building is also asset, building by rupees 2 lakh. Okay, so total capital invested, started business means capital will come. Okay, so total capital investment in the business in the form of cash, stock and building. So 1,20,000 plus 1 lakh plus 2 lakh is 4,20,000. So liabilities is nil, cash, and capital investment total 4,20,000. Okay, so this side also 4,20,000, this side also 4,20,000. So we'll make total. Yes, total of this 4,20,000 total assets, and total liability side total is 4,20,000. Okay, so first one we have solved. Okay, we'll solve second one now. See the transaction second. See, here it is. Purchase goods for rupees 50,000. Okay, second one. So I'll write equation. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Yes, so purchase goods, which are the two accounts effect? One stock account because purchase is there, and another is cash account. Here name of person is not there, so and on credit world is also not there. So it seems that the goods have purchased for cash. Okay, so purchase goods means stock account will come, and one more cash account, or stock means purchase account only. Okay, now, so earlier transactions items you write, we had cash rupees how much? 1,20,000 plus stock rupees 1 lakh plus building rupees 2 lakhs. Okay, and capital investment 4,20,000. Same I have written. Okay, now come to this. Purchase goods means stock. When you purchase the goods, your stock has been increased. Increase means plus, increase by rupees 50,000. So total stock you have 1 lakh minus 50 plus 50,000 is 1,50,000. And when you purchase the goods, your stock is increasing and you are giving cash. So cash balance is decreased by rupees 50,000. Okay, so this side no effect. Okay, so total cash we have 1,20,000 minus 50 is 70,000. stock 150, and building as it is 2 lakh. Okay, and this side 4,20,000. Now total this is 4,20,000, and this side also 4,20,000. Okay, next, third. What is third one? Sold goods rupees 20,000 for rupees 35,000. Means cost of that goods is 20,000, but we have sold for 35,000. It means that this 35 and 20 difference is how much? 15,000. 15,000 profit we are earning. Okay, so which are the accounts? Sold goods means stock account will come. Okay, and cash account will come because we have sold for cash, and one more profit is there because when two amount are there, that difference is profit. Here you have sold more than the cost price, that is profit. So how to write? See here, first this as it is, I'll write this amount all. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Yes, assets we have cash again 70,000, balance you take, then stock rupees 1,50,000 plus building we have 2 lakhs. Okay, and this side capital 4,20,000. Right, now come to third transaction, sold goods for cash. So cost of that is 20,000 and you have sold for 35,000. Right, now see here, when you sell, your stock balance is decreased. Cost price how much? 20,000. Right, how much? 150 minus 20, 1,30,000. Right, then you have sold for 35,000. To you, when you sell, cash is coming in. Coming in means your cash balance is increasing. Your cash balance is increased by how much? 35,000. So 70,000 plus 35,000 is 1,05,000. Right, now see the effect you can see here. So the difference, the cost is 20 and you are sold for 35. So here 15,000 difference you can see. So the difference is profit. So when there is a profit, you have to add to capital. If there is a loss, then you have to minus. So total capital is 4,35,000. Right. So now total all asset side 1,05,000 plus 1,30,000 is, and here building we have 2 lakh. Okay, so 1,5, 130 and 2 lakh is 4,35,000. This side also 4,35,000. Right, this is about third one. Now come to fourth point. Read the transaction. Now purchase goods on credit from Rahul rupees 55,000. So you have purchased goods on credit. Credit means creditor will come. Creditor is a liability. Okay. So here two accounts are stock account, purchase is there, and credit, creditor. Rahul is a creditor. So creditor account will come. Okay. So I'll write assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay, so assets I'll write cash 1,05,000, stock 1,30,000, then building 2 lakhs. Okay, then liabilities and capital 4,35,000. Now come to fourth transaction. Purchase goods means your stock balance is increased. Purchase means plus, sales means minus. So it is increased by 55,000. So 130 plus 55 is 1,85,000. Right. Now you have purchased on credit, means creditor will come. Right. So here creditor. Who is a creditor? Rahul. So our liability is increased by 55,000. Right. And here cash 1,05,000. See, both sides same effect. This side also and this side 55. Building 2 lakh. Here 55,000 and here 4,35,000. Yes, total now. Yes, asset side total 1,05,000 plus 1,85,000 plus 2 lakh is 4,90,000. Okay, and here 435 plus 55 is equal to 4,90,000. At the last, assets must equal to liabilities plus capital. So this is about fourth one. Sorry, here I have written. Okay. See here, stock I have increased because purchase means stock is increased plus 185 and we have purchase on creditor, so here 55,000. So I have done here plus and 4,90,000, 4,90,000. So this is fourth transaction. Okay. So fifth transaction I will take now. Fifth one. Sold goods to Varun of rupees 52,000 for rupees 60,000. Okay. Means you have sold goods to Varun. Means credit sale is there. Cost is 52 but you have sold for 60. Means you have sold more than the cost price. It means the difference in this 52,000 is less but 60,000 is more. So there is a profit of rupees 8,000. Right. So how to solve? See, equation I will write. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay. So assets as it is earlier what it was, I will write. Cash we had, then stock we had, then building. Yes, cash here. Cash 1,05,000. Stock 1,85,000 and building 2 lakh. On this side liabilities we have 55,000 and capital 4,35,000. Right. Now sold goods to Varun, 52,000 is the cost. Okay. So sold goods to Varun. So who is a Varun? When purchase is there, that time creditor will come. When sale is there, Varun is our debtor. He has to give money. He is our debtor. So first stock account will come because you have sold it. Sold goods means stock account. When sale is there, it is minus 52,000 cost price you have to take. Okay. Now here if it is cash, then you have to plus. Now it is a credit sale. So which account will come? Debtor's account. Okay. And if it is a purchase, creditor account will come. So you are sold for 60,000. Right. Now 52,000 stock cost is there and you are sold for 60,000. So you have sold more than the cost price, that is 8,000 is your profit. Profit means plus. So total cash balance 1,05,000 and 185 minus 52 is stock 1,33,000. Building we have 2 lakh. Debtors 60,000 is equal to liabilities plus capital. Liabilities we have 55,000 at capital 4,35,000 plus 8,000 4,43,000. Right. Now total assets and liabilities. Total assets 1,05,000 plus 1,33,000 plus 2 lakh plus 60,000 is 4,98,000 is equal to liabilities 55,000 plus 4,43,000 is 4,98,000. Right? Same. Yes. This is our fifth. Now sixth one. Read sixth transaction. Paid cash to Rahul and received from Varun in full settlement. Now here there are two transactions. First Rahul's transaction and next Varun's transaction. Okay. So first I'll tell you. Before that I'll write what is there with us. Balances. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay. So we have cash 1,05,000, then stock 1,33,000 we have, all balances we have to take, then building 2 lakhs, then debtors 60,000, and this side liabilities we have 55,000 and capital 4,43,000. Okay, now come to sixth. First we'll split the transaction. First paid transaction will come. Now Rahul, where it is word, so this Rahul has come here. That time here you have purchased the goods on credit from Rahul rupees 55,000. See this one. We have purchased on credit. That's why in this transaction we are paying to Rahul. So here amount is not given, but we know the amount is 55,000. Right? So we have to pay 55,000 to Rahul. Now we are paying it. Paid cash to Rahul. Right? So here paid cash means your cash balance is decreasing by rupees 55,000. That time Rahul was our creditor. So our liability was increased. Now we are paying means liability is also now decreased by 55,000. Understanding? So this is about Rahul now. To effect understood, this side also cash is decreasing and now liability. Now received from Varun in full settlement. Full settlements in full we are receiving. Varun, how much he has to pay to us? No doubt our stock was 52,000, but we have sold to Varun at rupees 60,000. Okay, so this much amount Varun has to give us. So now he is giving. Now we are received. How much? 60,000. Received means plus 60,000. Okay, so Varun is our debtor. So now debtor is also decrease 60,000. Okay, now thing is you have to balance 1,05,000 minus 55,000. Okay, 50,000 plus 60,000. So here balance is 1,10,000. Stock 1,33,000. Building 2 lakh. And now here 60,000 minus 60,000 nil. Nil means dash. Now here also dash 4,43,000. Okay. Now total 1,10,000 plus 1,33,000 plus 2 lakh is equal to 4,43,000. Is equal to this side also 4,43,000. Okay, understanding? So we have paid cash to Rahul because we have purchased on credit. So that time your cash balance is decreasing. Rahul is our creditor. Creditor balance also decrease. Liability balance is decrease. And we had sold to Rahul. Sorry, Varun. Okay, 60,000 goods. Now he is paying. So we received cash 60,000. So plus, and Varun is our debtor. So 60,000 minus debtor balance has decreased. So it is nil. Understanding? So we have balanced all this. So this much amount we have left now. Okay. Now, seventh one. Read the seventh transaction. Commission received rupees 13,000. So two accounts. One is commission account and one more it is received means we are receiving in the form of cash. So two accounts are commission and cash. First I'll write what balances we have. This is a practice problem. This much big problem will not come in exam. Only simple problems they may ask. Okay. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay. We have cash rupees 1,10,000. Then stock rupees 1,33,000 and building rupees 2 lakhs. So now debtor balance is not there, liabilities we don't have, and capital 4,43,000. Okay. Now received commission. We have received commission means we have received cash, right? Our cash balance is increased. So received commission 13,000 is there. So 13,000 is increased. Okay. Now whenever you are receiving or paying some expenses or incomes, okay, if they are received, then in capital you have to plus. If you are paying any expenses, then minus 30,000. Commission received is there, so plus 30,000. This is about commission I am writing. When you are receiving from in capital, you have to add. When you are paying, paid salary, paid rent, that time minus you have to. So 1,10,000 plus 13,000 is 1,23,000 plus stock 1,33,000, building 2 lakhs, and this side 4,43,000 plus 13,000 is 4,56,000. Okay, total you do 1,23,000 plus 1,33,000 plus 2 lakh is equal to 4,56,000. This side also 4,56,000. Okay, so this is our seventh transaction. Okay, just understand it, you will come to know how to solve. Okay, now seventh one over. Now eighth transaction. Now see, eighth one is cash taken for personal use. So personal use means which account will come? Drawings account. So two accounts will come, cash account and drawings. Personal use, private use, domestic use. If these words will come, then drawings account will come. Okay, first we will write the equation what we have. Balances, assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Yes, assets what we have? We have cash of rupees 1,23,000. Then we have stock of rupees 1,33,000. Then we have building of rupees 2 lakhs. Right. Then liabilities we don't have. We have capital of rupees 4,56,000. Okay. Now cash taken for personal use means from the business, cash, the proprietor has taken cash from the business for his home use, personal use. Means from the business cash is going out. Going out means your cash balance is decreasing. Decreasing means minus 20,000. Okay. So this is drawings. Then drawings means your capital balance is decreased by rupees 20,000. Okay. Capital and drawings both are opposite. So you are withdrawing capital for your home use. Okay. So 20,000 minus from the capital in it regards to drawings. So 1,23,000 plus minus 20,000 is 1,00,000. 3,000. Stock 1,33,000 and building 2 lakh. And this side 4,56,000 minus 20,000 is 4,36,000. Okay, now you make total. Yes, 1,03,000 plus 1,33,000 plus 2 lakh is equal to 4,36,000, and this side also 4,36,000. Understanding? So this is 8th one. Now 9th one, last we will solve here. So in this problem you will come to know all type of transaction. So deposited into bank. What you are depositing into bank? Cash, right? So from the business you are depositing cash to your bank account. So two accounts are cash account and bank account. Both are assets. One is increasing and another one is decreasing, right? So assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Right, cash we have now 1,03,000, stock 1,33,000, then building 2 lakh. Yes, and capital 4,36,000. Yes, now you are depositing the amount. You are withdrawing cash from the business and you are depositing into bank. So from the business cash is going out. Means your cash going out means your cash balance is decreasing. So cash balance is decreasing means minus. So how much you are depositing? 5,000. So minus 5,000 cash. Then where? Bank account you are depositing. So bank is also your asset. Okay, so total bank balance increased by rupees 5,000. 1 plus 1 minus. So these are the two accounts effective. Now make the total. 1,03,000 minus 5,000 is 98,000 plus stock 1,33,000 plus building 2 lakh plus bank balance 5,000 is equal to 4,36,000. Now total this side 98,000 plus 1,33,000 plus 2 lakh plus 5,000 is equal to 4,36,000. You can use the calculators. 4,36,000 this side. Okay. So for accounts only a simple calculator you have to use it. So please don't use the mobile calculators. Bring new calculator and practice on it. So it will become very easy and practice for your exam. Okay. Hope you are understanding this type of problems. Just understand the concept. Okay. If you have any doubts regarding this type of problem, please ask. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you.